We are moving in the right direction. It's obviously the rebound has been strong in certain countries, especially in Western European one. England is one of those, but also the Benelux. So obviously there have been some shortages. Fortunately for us as a group, being active, as you correctly pointed out, in bricks, facing bricks, blocks, and also roofing tiles, we had no shortages and could deliver all the projects. The same goes for all the infrastructure business and the water business from our side, the piping one. So we had actually no delivery issues and are currently working on expansion of our capacity. So this is good news. In other materials, I understand there are some shortages, but this is more due to the supply chain.
This is a record half-year performance. Is it possible to duplicate that in the second half of the year?
Well, I think we are moving in this direction. If you look at our guidance that we have increased to 620 to 640 for the whole year, I'm confident that we are cruising along in the right direction. The markets and the underlying sort of demand levels are strong for us in our sort of energy efficient renovation business, in the new build business, and especially in the water and energy business when it comes to piping. So I'm confident that we will reach this sort of guidance that we have put up significantly.
Hi, Mo, it's Karen jumping in. Good morning to you. Just looking at your margins, they seem to be going up across the board. What can we put this down to? Because one of the background stories we've all been covering has been the rise in commodity prices and the flow through increase in import costs. How are you managing that side and keeping margins intact and, in fact, expanding at this point?
First of all, just to point out, we have been discussing over years that we change Wienerberger more to a system provider, and I think this is gaining ground. And when you change the portfolio, obviously you trade up in pricing and the margin improves, and that's what it shows also quarter by quarter or on the half-year result especially. That's one aspect. Secondly, we have very well managed our supply chain from the raw material side to all the input costs. And don't forget that we have a self-help program where we want to save again 40 million euros a year this year, and we are very well on track with 20 already in the half year, and this obviously leads to the expansion of our margins.